We're not making that mistake. So that's another video.
Welcome to the commission of the Great Nation Blues Festival. It's the 10th of June 2024. I've got any apologies. I think we've got apologies from Alice. That's what I would know. Apologies.
I've not seen any of our apologies.
Any questions of interest and anything that's going on the agenda? Got minutes of the last meeting. Can someone else?
Well, considering I was the only one who was here.
Yes.
I've got to put it forward.
Everybody agree with that? Yeah.
Well, we can't. We can't do it. We'll be, I'm the only person from the last meeting.
And then
Couldn't oh, you better.
Validation proceeding.
Could not the chair second it in principle?
I think we just noted it.
Do to do the next one. Oh, no.
Yeah.
To men Western Court to consider candidates for courtship the Blues Festival about 24-25. We want to co-opt any people. What have we got any?
Maybe we co-opt the same people.
Yeah.
Maybe we co-opt the Corn Blues
So,
Society. I'll second that.
anybody else we want to?
Yeah.
Six is very update. See the update on the main event.
there's no real update really to the main stage. It's same three that were last time, so kind of drawn the exchange project and look at data.
Anybody any questions on that? Item 7 is Martin update. Just see the update on the Martin and PR after the
So Scott Dawson has been cracking on the marketing and promotion for this year's festival. Across social media, they've been posting on Facebook, Twitter or X and Instagram, and they've had impressions up to 341,000, which is brilliant, and over 47,000 engagements, also great. And they're doing several bits of marketing campaigns over the next couple of months, some paid, some competitions, and other social media. They've been producing press releases which we've been sending out to with the press contacts, and we've had quite a lot of good coverage in local and regional newspapers such as Telegraph, Sport, Chanel, Press, just to name a few. Over the next couple of months, they've got some plans for press releases for a family fun weekend in Colne, something to do with camping tickets, shop local initiative, as well as creating some videos to use on social media. We're looking at doing an interview with another artist ahead of the festival, and the video showcase the location out and have the work done, it's been refurbed, and some videos of Barfield Construction as the main sponsor for the festival. Scott Dawson also completely revamped the Blues Festival website to make it a lot easier for people to use and tickets and buy merchandise, as well as being able to see exactly who's playing on what stage and when. enabled us to have a lot more easier access features, which I think create a better website experience for customers. And they've done various bits of artwork for the festival, such as the lineup poster. They're currently working on the programme, which will be out end of July, as well as adverts for other magazines, bits like that. It was questioned before about the demographics that Scott Dawson were reaching. They weren't able to pull locations off due to something to do with Facebook's new update, not allowing to pinpoint where people were engaging from, but they have been able to tell us that there's been a 56% male interest on the page and 43% female. That's pretty much it for the marketing. We'll have banners and other bits going out shortly.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I've had to look at the some of the new merchandise, especially the new T-shirts, and probably it's a good marketing tool that we've got. The new T-shirt is, I think it will go down well.
For anyone watching, T-shirts are now on sale.
That's what I got it up, sir.
And the Blue Society got sales.
We're starting about the pre-order of the official Fringe T-shirts, which are pre-order only.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to move on? Artist update.
There's not been any change in the main stage acts. So far so good. We're having getting quite a lot of positive comments on the level of the line that's been produced back on the site, and people commenting are great. It's to see so many brilliant acts back in town. No, there's not been any changes, and there won't be any changes. So,
Tickets.
well, now that the full line has been released, we're seeing quite a big increase in ticket sales, which is great. So day tickets and full festival tickets have been selling really nicely. We've sold 346 tickets so far, which when Convoy say we compare that to the last 2 years, we're ahead of where we were, which is obviously great. Full festival tickets selling really nicely, and day tickets selling really well as well. So if you're all watching, if you haven't got tickets, we would recommend them to you rather than later. And there's been 82 camping tickets.
I was just going to ask about that. I know we're doing on camping.
Which camping always does really well. Probably on track for over 220 mark, which hopefully can beat last year's record.
Good. Open that.
What is the any issues that been going down?
The only thing that flagged to me and Gina was we haven't sold many Friday tickets, but we were waiting for the announcement of how we're going to attribute the data, which has seen quite a big increase on ticket sales. We did a bit of an offer using the code, £10 off Friday tickets for it very well. But apart from that, the only thing in it's with all tickets selling really well.
Any questions on that? Volunteer.
No, sorry, just I push that at the Brooks tribute a bit on. If it, I'll be still lagging behind, or that's caught it up.
They still around, but we don't tend to sell many Friday anyway, because people tend to go for the full festival or Saturday or Sunday.
But I think just for a small push by Scott Dawes, in amongst their myriad press releases, they just plug that. They can use the picture of I've just seen on the website of Simon. I assume that was Callum Brock stood next to him. Yeah. It took me a bit to work out where it was. I realised that what they stood in front of was the guitar, and the building at the back is no longer public pavilion.
I'll speak to Scott Dawson.
Just
It used to be when Friday nights were always, because it was like, hamsters, and like, big, loud. It was like that if you started a, rock, they were like to be able to. Yes,
There's an economic consideration for festival. Or Friday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you get a day ticket on Saturday or Sunday, you're getting a whole day's entertainment, whereas Friday is the evening's entertainment. So I mean, personally, I'll start people for festival ticket, make all 3 days. Just one Friday.
volunteer.
So we've had a real push on volunteers. We emailed the colleges. Let's try and get students involved. Not had any luck. However, the volunteering roster are full. Got volunteers merchandise sold, the box office, with the kids, program handing out. Great. We will do another push to try and get even more volunteers on board. In other tasks like that, where you could have 50 volunteers, but we've done quite a lot of volunteers. Not really any tasks like that.
The people in the box, is it the people who actually use?
Yeah.
Give me a going over the program us last meeting. I know we found with asking volunteers from student organisation support insurance that if you're below a certain age, you need to be chaperoned. We have keep up our Blue Societies to play in the background as well the whole event, and we'll continue on now in 2025 see if we can engage more with the people college, try and engage students more. Well, obviously the chaperone role, and that's the big program that we can't just send 17-year-olds out on the street without.
It's got to be 18 by law.
We'll just send them out in groups. That's it. Buses. Right, 11 is official criminal training.
Yeah, no, just before can I ask what happened to the illegal thing that Colin Union was trying to do at the line? Because last time out we had a poster that looked like I've been communicating using one of our Blue Society, the Minimum Blues logo, saying that it was an official thing, so I haven't been, we weren't actually part of the things at the time. I'm just wondering, are they now part of the thing?
I'm sure we'll get onto that for the next time.
Yes. Yeah, we've got 14 music sustainability last time. They are all fully programmed. They are all receiving point of sale material, file posts. We've got a file, one of which is on display already. The Muni has agreed is one of our. They are programmed material rather than so yeah, great to have them back.
On board, yeah. Thank you.
Operational elements of the festival.
So all the operational elements of the festival, just like last time, have been booked and are in place, and we're pretty much prepared to, if the festival was next week, we'd be good to go. We've made some slight changes to the road closure to take a little bit of stress off capitalising in the police at the bottom end of town, and we've made a couple of small amendments at the top end of town to iron out any issues that we had last year with confusion stewards and people breaking the road closure, that sort of stuff. We've got more security this year just because we've been able to reduce the presence, or we've thought that we're going to get. All the venues running on rolling security should on the road closure, so it won't be up. The said it has been booked and it'll be in place, it's like normal. The waste management's all been arranged with Pembrokeshire Council. We've reviewed the list of locations of bins and rejigged some of the bins slightly. And one of the changes said there was 2 bins outside the old job centre, which now in the gym, which obviously the event area finished the house, so reallocate those bins elsewhere throughout the event area. All the street entertainment books have got musical roof, that's wrong, built ivory, with bits of street entertainment, which always goes down well. Toilets, everything's been booked, so our toilets at the bottom end of town, toilets outside town hall on our car park, toilets down on the Market Street, the first couple of minutes on there. We've been having a discussion with the businesses at the bottom end of town about what we can do to encourage people to use toilets more down that area, because they all express concern about people queuing for toilets inside the venues. So we're investigating if we can put the toilets across the junction of Princess Street or outside the venue. We need to investigate that. Agreed to anything. That's pretty much it, the operational elements. Like I said, we've been booked up in place. We've got merchandise and all downstairs. We're starting to sell it. Programs in design at the moment. We've sold, started opening immediately for the end of July. So we can distribute it on time. The fun fair has been booked. Like I said, everything that we can do.
We've got a question from Patricia and then one from Ian.
Thank you, Chair. I know I said this last year, and I said it at all the call out festival. Safe space. Safe space. Have you got areas of safe space? Just in case. We're expecting all of the people. And there are times when people might be, if they've got underlying conditions, they need a safe space. So I'm just wondering, have we got any plan?
It's a discussion we're currently having with Shore Start Centre and St Bartholomew's. There's nothing set in stone currently. It's something we're discussing. We're trying to create quite area, safe area for,
Well, we could also do one down the bottom of the town, so, because those are both at the top end of the town. If the person who needs a safe space or quiet space is at the bottom end of the town, that was, you're within one of the bridges down there.
Not that really.
the only problem you've got is you're going to be limited at the bottom end of town, because if
Yeah.
we
It's just, you know, I'm playing devil's advocate here, if you like to. It's got to be done. But we've got to be, we've got to know what's happening.
the only problem we're going to have at the bottom end of town is finding a venue that's not being used as a fringe venue. Because I wouldn't imagine that any of the businesses at the bottom would want to give up a room that they could fill with punters,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. But that's the only struggle we're having, trying to find a venue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the new spirit of corporations, it won't have to be independent leisure. Leisure centre. Space in leisure.
The leisure centre falls at free, yeah, that's under, that was an idea that we did have and realised, yeah, I was thought that, there is always community, the order in the record fair,
Yeah.
in the bigger room, so it could be a quiet area for people to get out of.
Yeah.
The busyness, so we can have a chat.
Thank you, Chair.
Yeah.
Thank you. First of all, with the those areas, what about linking in with Constable? We sort of, because there's a lot of complaints of the last year, access to the car park, the Ivy's Arcade, and it's also the entrance to the other car park, Burton House. Have we resolved that?
The car park on Conway, we've looked at it, and there is no way that we can give access to that car park because of the road closure works. Because even if you make it so that the retail owners or managers can have access, you've got a weak spot in the road closure. And when the high street is full of people, that's the last thing you want. And quite brutally, we don't have the funds to have additional stewards on the barriers for the car park to get people in and out of that car park, because Granite Road's closed, Market Street, Church Street's closed, and there is no way that we can get in or out safely. But obviously there is the car park just below on Windy Bank, which can be used. But they're only losing on the main car park.
But it's not called main car park, because there's one on Conway, but there's, I'm looking at the one behind, directly behind, across from the syndrome and behind Ivy's Arcade. Yeah.
Oh my God,
And that's the one Conway.
it is. Entrance is next to the,
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
No, because it's still got a negative impact on those businesses.
Unfortunately, it's just we can't take that risk of having that weakness in the road closure. There is other car parks available. Like I said, there's one literally just maybe 30-second walk down Windy Bank, and obviously the Parliament Street car park, another car park in the town centre, but all of just that one can't create that weak spot, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Subject to further closure. That's what we, events. Get that published so that people are aware when that's what's happening.
No, that would be the fire on there.
Oh, yes.
Ignore me.
Oh, yeah.
Item 13, the conclusion.
And as well, so fringe elements. Walk on stages or busking is a work in progress as well. We have a sponsor for the I have two items to bring up. Whether it was or not. First is, can we ask the town hall to put on again? Use plastic waste.
Yeah, there's no cost in there.
And the second is society like six. Would it be raised that we're part of the code society that year's going next year? Plan ahead.
Sorry. 2026.
Maybe we should have moved that for 2026.
So you want the
Would
council
council part of the society again?
let's see. Well, I mean, we are encouraged that you can become self-sufficient eventually. I was going to ask about grants, because I mean, I know you said that you're going to apply for grants so you can get more money for yourself and, you know, perhaps get different funds, etc. and have not as tight if you've got. I wonder how you're getting on with that.
We have trauma complete black. The crux of it is that there are no grants available for what we do in its existing format, because there is no charitable aspect, it is a commercial enterprise. If we were to have more time energy people, and we were able to set up an additional element to the festival with an educational or a device, and create a more charitable aspect to it, then yes, grants would be available. We have some very productive several. If you go down that road and come back to us, we will help you find more. The problem at the moment is time and we run out of it. We need some input for people to be able to go down that road. Should that happen, to get the manpower, absolutely will go down that road. But as far as the grant is concerned, as things stand, it's a non-starter. If we were to find additional funding for the festival as stands, it has to be which we're doing in Regina ourselves and doing on a small scale. If you look back to the glory days of the Great Michigan Blues Festival when we were bringing Toronto States and all things, there were big name sponsors, Benedictine sponsors, Courage sponsors, John Smith sponsors, and they sponsored the Duke of Otter. And that is really how we need to go forward. And it's little steps, we'll do our best.
Yes,
Thank you, Chair. Really catching my hand back many years ago, we had the Uxbridge stage, which on alongside the Blues Festival. It was set up because people were complaining that the Blues Festival is fantastic if you're into the blues. It was very little. So that was at the time. So they put the Uxbridge stage on, and it was fantastic. I think if you remember, it drew a lot of crowds. No, it's a fallacy. It's actually a fallacy. We were told by the police that when they put the upgrade stage on, it reduced crime in Waterside by 50%. Yeah, it was really good. The simple reason is because the police were actually using it as a rest point instead of having to go all the way back to the police station. And with that many police officers stood around, no one was to cause trouble. And it actually worked. You know, because again, that then brings in this community engagement, etc., into the commercial aspect. Because it was designed, especially in the English, for young people.
That's what it's in the machine world, that's their first kid.
Yeah, and it was really popular. So, you know, at one during its time, you couldn't move down the main street. That many people brought out locals. Could be a way forward.
However, that was not the town council, it was Open Door who got the grant through what the chaplain. They did all their grant, but it made it say it was like we just had that on top of children and all this.
The problem was that there was
There was a lot of
Robert, and Pendle Council got ombudsman and had to pay out.
Yeah, quickly on that one. I remember you talking about that was a con job. We found out later that the person who complained and got the compensation wasn't in Col during the Blues Festival. They'd actually gone on holiday, come back and put in a complaint and receive compensation. There was, because we actually Blues, the organiser, had to pay for a sound engineer to come out to measure the sound. That's about
oh, the top floor.
I think we should all be careful what we say before the lawyers.
But yeah, but I mean, it was a different organisation that was doing it. It wasn't.
No, you say the video name, something like that thing.
Yeah, this is exactly that. It's exactly the sort of illustration of engaging with the community. I wouldn't want to do an outsourced stage because of the problems associated with crowd control, security, underage drinking, all the rest of it. But something that engages with particularly the young, given that this festival has educated and forced so many young people to become involved in music, it would be ideal. We just need a little bit more assistance to be able to get something like that.
I was thinking of a workshop chair.
In the past, workshops have been held. I can't remember the guy's name, but there was a player who built the school, guitarist sitting for the workshop.
Little way.
That is in the, well, it's not the recent.
Or maybe we can we turn to them, they may be a bit hard to help with your
Absolutely, these are all examples that have been given to us as things that would attract crowd funding. But we also need someone to drive them, and we are not in a position to do that.
And neither the town council.
It's not a lot of amusement. It's not a great.
I noticed Nathan got in there that quick. I'll have a letter for you. We can't do that easily. Remember you there.
I agree with that. That's you get the residential. Normally, and that's very good. Complaining down the road.
It's very hard to control the exterior external event. We've only got walls around you.
I mean, be just like an outdoor stage for a couple of hours. I think we'd probably do it a bigger. What's his future agenda?
Hard to the next meeting. Last one for us.
Sorry, just rewinding slightly to 2036. I think that can be done in principle easily. The nuts and bolts would the budget and everything would be the back end of this year. That's being formatted, and it has to be a 3-year.
Oh, it's 2025, the third year, 3-year run.
Yes.
No, I didn't mean that. The budget. When you're setting the budget, you have to do a balance one for 3 years. It covers the one we're in now, the next 24, 25, so 25, 26.
The next year's,
It's
next year.
the
next year's
budget for
wage.
next year, so we'll have to see how that. Well, yeah, no, it's not difficult. I'm making it more difficult than.
Basically, we're trying to avoid this situation we had in 22 and 23, where we were left hanging
Yeah.
as to whether we were going to organise the festival
Yeah,
or not. We can have a decision in principle on that, and then
Yeah.
the budget in due course.
Got the tape there. Yeah, I just crossed.
Okay, is that everything? Anybody else in this state or? No? Right, we're going to next meeting.